What's happened to the clock? Julie and Robert are busy setting up the new railway set on the playroom floor. Julie: after we have put all the rails out, we will put up the station and then the tunnel. Robert tells, and finally we can put the engine with the carriages and get it going. Julie looking at the clock to check the time. Julie crying out, oh dear, just look at the time. It's only 5 minutes to our bedtime. We have just come to the nicest part of all, getting the train doing. Robert frowning, we always seems to have to go to bed just when we are in the middle of something exciting. Yesterday we had to go before we finished our painting. Julie, that silly clock goes much too fast. Robert, what's mother doing? Julie surprised. She is cleaning some cupboards downstairs. Why? Robert says, well, she won't guess the time then. Robert goes to the clock and turns the hands. He has changed the time from 9:15 to 8:15. Robert, there, we have got another hour to play. Julie shocked. Oh, Robert, you can't do that. Robert tells, Julie, mother isn't wearing her watch. She will come and look at this clock and think it's right. Then we will have extra playtime. Julie is quiet. She wants the extra hour. She thinks mother would never guess. 15 minutes later, mother calling out, it is getting near your bedtime, you too. What does the clock say? Robert looking at the clock, 8:30. Mother, really? I think it is later than that. Popping her head in at the door. How strange. Has it stopped? Robert, no, it hasn't. Robert and Julie stare at the floor, looking a bit ashamed. Mother going back, well, I suppose I was wrong. I thought it is past 9 o'clock. The children don't say anything to one another. They both wish they hadn't put the clock back like that. They have tricked mother. It is not a nice thing to do. Next morning, the clock appears to be quite right again. The 8 o'clock siren goes off far away in the town. The clock says 8 o'clock too. The children look at mother, wondering if she would say anything, but she doesn't say a word. They go to school as usual. When they come home, they go to play with the railway set. Later that evening, mother peeping in, it's almost time for bed. The children look astonished. They just started playing. The children look at the clock. Mother leaves the room. Julie surprised. It says 9:30. It can't be. Robert, no, it can't. Shall I change it again? Julie quickly. No, don't. Mother has seen the time. I don't want to trick her again. I feel very bad about that. Mother calling out, children, you must go to bed. The children leave the railway set. The train has not even gone once round the rails. In the bedroom, they are now sitting up in their bed, feeling gloomy. The church clock begins to strike. Robert listening and counting. It only struck 9 times. It's not 10 o'clock. Julie, we have come to bed an hour early. Robert, mother, the church clock has just struck 9. We have missed a whole hour's play. Mother sternly, the playroom clock says 10 o'clock. You went by that yesterday, didn't you? So you must go by it today. Julie, bursting into tears. Mother, we put the clock back yesterday so that we could have extra playtime. We are sorry. Mother, yes, it is very wrong. Well, now the clock has tricked you. It's an hour before its time, not an hour after. Robert, Mother, you have played a trick, haven't you? Mother laughing, Of course I have. Exactly the same trick that you played on me, but the other way round. Now go to sleep. Robert tells Mother, I'm glad you played that trick on us. Mother kissing the children, Well, I think you learnt your lesson. So we don't talk about it anymore. Do you know the playroom clock has behaved quite normally ever since?